Hey, this is Leonce with SOB Enterprises, and I'm here to help you get started in the trucking business. If you love it, it's going to be fun, but you got to take your time and you got to think through the process. I'm going to give you some tips that are going to help you get started. First of all, getting your foot in the door. It's a little rough. Don't be intimidated. It'll work, and it'll be satisfying if you love it. Once you get your foot in the door, you're going to have to establish a good relationship with the brokers and sometimes some shippers if you get lucky once you get out there. Once you do that, things can kind of work smoothly. You'll have to adjust as you go along. Another step you can do is having a good carrier broker relationship once you get your foot in the door. These are little baby steps you have to do for the whole shebang. So let them know who you are and what you're capable of doing. You don't have to go in and showboat and stick your chest out or anything. Just be you, be natural, and establish that relationship because it's going to work and it'll be profitable for you, okay? Another step, calling versus emailing. You can either email. A lot of people now like to email all the time. Me personally, I call. I want to hear and talk to my broker to clarify issues, to make sure they're legitimate, and also you need to have their name and a phone number, and that's the other way you can keep that relationship tight. Next little tip we could do is what to ask a broker. Now, depending on what you're pulling, like me, for instance, I have a flatbed. So if you have a dry van or a reefer or lowboy or step deck, it's a little bit different, but you'll learn what questions you need to ask. But then that falls back to calling, because if you're trying to email all the time, that's going to take time. You can lose a load to someone else. So my suggestion, always call. You will learn the right questions to ask. Basically, how much does it weigh? How much does it cost? How many stops are involved? Because that will contribute to the amount of money that you want to make and or ask for. Let's see, what's another good tip for you? Good communication style. Be yourself. You don't have to yell. Don't be grumpy. Be nice. Have fun. That's not saying they're going to be nice and they're going to be having fun, because they could be under the same stress that you're under. You have to remember that. But you have to be the better man or better woman and just be friendly. Have a good personality no matter what, because it's a business and you have to try to establish a good business sense. It's tough, but it'll get easier, but you got to be ready. Let's see, another one would be how to maintain a relationship. That's a good one. So even if you don't have a load per se with that broker, you can still every once in a while call, check in, and just see how they're doing. Remind them, what areas you're in, where you want to get to, or what areas you come out of. That's a good way they won't forget you. I have a lot of brokers that have my name and number on a sticky because they know what area I'm in, how I like to ride around the states and get back home. That's very important. You can also maintain professionalism with the broker with that last step also, because after a while you'll establish like 5, 6, 7 different brokers at your beck and call. Those are some tips to help you get started. Good luck to you. Drive safe.